Hello again, this is Matt Burns for iloveitspicy.com, and today I'm doing up another review for you for Mr. B's Salsa and Hot Pepper Products, based out of St. Louis, Missouri. If you'll recall from previous reviews, Mr. B's is a spinoff from KB Ranch. The proprietors are Mark Bowers and Roxanne King, and they were kind enough to send me a jar of this cherry, and this is the Ghost Cherry Gold Sweet and Spicy Super Hot Pepper Glaze. And this is the product I'll be reviewing for you folks here at I Love It Spicy today. Now, I was excited to receive this because, you know, I see cherry, I see glaze, and as I'm filming this, we're at the end of November, beginning of December. This is traditionally a time of year for me, which means football. It means making munchies for myself and the other folks. It's also a time of year I do ham, you know, pork, and I immediately saw several opportunities to try this sauce for this review. So when I received this, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the ingredients. I'm going to tell you, you know, it's a sugar based. It's got the apple cider vinegar. It's got the cherries, and you know, basically your basic expectations from a glaze or a cherry glaze. And you'll follow that right with the butjalakia, or, you know, the ghost peppers, which give it this excellent little heat flavor for us chili heads, something a little extra you're going to want to try on your food. Now, some things I didn't expect but worked out well were the red onions and the sweet red peppers, and those bring that little extra lift to it, and you're going to have to try it to see what I mean. Obviously followed by things like the you know, fruit pectin, or, you know, other things you would use in a jam or jelly or whatnot, and thickeners. That said, I want to see if you can see the consistency on this, and we're just going to go ahead and move this back and forth between the labels there, and you can see how thin that is. So this is not to be confused with the jam, jelly, or preserve. It is a glaze. That said, I did actually put some on a slice of bread with some peanut butter, you know, and put that in there just as a you know, for a flavor perspective. And it had an excellent flavor, but it's far too runny to actually try to make a sandwich from. So the first thing that we actually tried this on here, look, you know, in my household, is we went ahead and we put this on some, you know, we do the crock pot meatballs, the crock pot, you know, wieners, and if you place this in there with, you know, your other favorite ingredients and put your meats in there, it makes some killer glazes on your meatballs. Your dipping sauces makes a nice glaze on the outside. The second thing that we tried it on, I was making a ham, so I went ahead and glazed a portion of the ham with it to give that a shot. And this definitely, this made give the ham a flavor that I have never experienced before in a positive manner, positive fashion. It was excellent. You're going to want to try this yourself on a ham. Now, they also suggested it might go great with other vegetables, which I have not tried on vegetables myself or over the warm brie. However, they both sound excellent, and I plan on trying them both. Just couldn't run through the whole jar before I gave you my review. We're going to go ahead and crack this open. See, we've got a nice wide mouth jar. We can't turn it too far here, but I want to kind of give you another spin on the thickness, consistency, and see if you can see any seeds or anything come out there. Maybe, I don't know. You saw some chunks there. You see they got some good cherry chunks. The smell, I didn't even cover that for you at this filming, but I mean, you can smell the cherries and you can smell the heat, the sweetness of the peppers. It's blended perfectly. It's not too hot. The heat kind of sits on your tongue, but I mean, it tastes excellent. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the reviews here. You're going to have to try this one yourself. The heat, not too hot, even for a ghost pepper. I'm going to give it a 4 on the Flaming Heart scale, so 4 Flaming Hearts on the heat. The flavor, unrivaled. It's definitely got a 5. I give it 5 Flaming Hearts on the flavor scale. And overall, we're going to go ahead and give this one a 4.5 Flaming Hearts, 4.5 Flaming Hearts. The only thing I'm really reducing from is for, you know, a marketing perspective. You know, the labeling is a little rough. It was slightly not as easy to find online as what I would have expected. to really shop for. And from that standpoint, something I've got to really dig for, and that means it's a hidden gem, but I still want this place to be in business when I go back for it again. So we need a little more consistency on the labeling, but I can't take away too much on the labeling. The flavor's where it's at. The heat's there for us chili heads. Once again, this is Matt Burns for iloveitspicy.com. Visit Mr. B's, or shoot them an email over there at mrbsalsa@yahoo.com. Let them know we sent you there from I Love It Spicy. Once again, y'all have a great night, and we will see you next time. Thanks.